Hi, Rosie. How are you today?
Hello, thanks for having
Of
me.
course, thank you for joining us. Welcome to Let's Talk. First off, can you just sort of share your journey and what led you to become a fashion confidence coach?
Sure. So, before I got into my 40s, I never really had a problem with, losing weight. When I got in my 40s, I started gaining weight and I could not get it off as easy as it was in my 20s and 30s. So, I had to figure it out, right? I had to figure out, and accept my body the way it is. So that kind of led me to encouraging myself, and that led me into encouraging others in a community that I have. And, just giving women over 40 who, need that encouragement, a place for accountability and support to accept their bodies as is and live their life fully. So that's kind of like my journey to being a fashion confidence coach.
Okay. So then I guess what personal experiences have shaped your approach to fashion and body image?
As I mentioned before, just as I was 40, I just couldn't get it off. And because I never, was used to dieting prior to that, it was just a hard journey for me. It was just, learning how to read labels on food, which I had never done that before. And that took me a while to get a handle on that. Just the exercising. I just had to switch things up because the things that I was doing before was not working. And it took me 3 years. 3 years to lose 5 pounds. And this is all by having a personal trainer. Again, you can have all the tools, but if you are uneducated or you just don't know, the trainer is not there to tell me to, eat right. You just have to figure things out. And sometimes it takes you longer, but you'll get there and just give yourself grace.
Okay. So, what unique challenges do women over 40 face in the fashion world?
A lot of women feel like because they're over 40 that they can't wear certain things. And I always raise my hand and say, yes, you can. If you want to wear it, you can wear it. And building that confidence up is what I love to do with women in body image and also fashion because we feel like some women feel like they're gross. Their body is gross. We're going through perimenopause. We've had kids, and they really don't like their body anymore. But it's all about accepting. You have to remember that this is the card that you were dealt. This is the one and only body that you have. You may not love it. Like, I don't love my stomach, but I have accepted that I have a belly and I'm working towards, getting to the other side. But until then, I'm going to accept it. I'm going to dress my body accordingly. I may have to be able to camouflage some things like wear high waisted items, but it's always a way that you can look presentable and go out into the world feeling your best.
Okay. So, what's some common fashion that women over 40 can wear to sort of empower themselves like that?
Like I mentioned, it depends on whatever your insecurities is. If it's like your thighs, you may not want to show your thighs. That's another problem area for me. They now rub. So it's just, maybe or not, you don't want to show that. So you may be wearing longer dresses or shorts. Cellulite is a big thing for women over 40. So you may want to, again, wear something longer to cover that, part of your body that you don't love. And so, a lot of women don't like their legs. They may feel that it's skinny. They may not like their arms because they feel like they are not, toned. All of those things you can camouflage until you get that confidence to build, your body up the way that you want to build. And sometimes it's just your body. A lot of women that I talk to have medical issues, but I always encourage them. You may gain 10 pounds from the medicine, but you don't have to continuously eat recklessly and gain 30 pounds. So it's always things that you can do to, better your situation.
Okay. So, can you sort of walk us through your coaching process and what do you do to help a client sort of redefine or identify their style?
Yeah, so I have a community. It's called Own Your Reflection. And with that, we have the accountability there. We have the support there for women over 40 who is looking to improve their body image. So we, have different experts come on, and we will have like affirmations that we say to build each other up. We have like a section in there where if you're going out and you're unsure about a particular outfit, you can put it in there and feedback will be given. We just love up on each other. We always say give yourself grace because this is a hard journey. Like I said, it took me 3 years to lose 5 pounds. It's not going to happen overnight. And we're just there to, like I said, love up on each other, provide that support and accountability for anyone that needs it.
Okay, so what advice do you give to women who struggle with their body image and feel insecure about their fashion choices?
Keep going, take one step at a time. A lot of times I find that women over 40, they don't like their body, they don't want to go on vacation because of it, because they think, again, their body is gross. 9 times out of 10, no one is paying you no attention. It's all in your head. Nobody is really looking at you like, look, I see all types of body types when I go to the beach. Nobody is standing there pointing you out. It's all in your head. Get out, live your life, and stop, thinking that people are looking at you. Yes, I'm not going to say that people do tease people, but not 9 times out of 10, that is not what happens. We are in our own head, and we, want to stop ourselves from moving forward with anything that we do. We don't know how to dress appropriately. We don't know how to, do all of these things. But if you take the time to figure it out, just like with anything in your life, it's not going to be easy at first. But if you keep taking baby steps to get there, you will eventually get there.
Okay. Are there any current trends that you encourage your clients to embrace and why?
Um, Trends, I just feel like you should try whatever you want. Some people don't like different trends. A lot of people may say that, put themselves in a box to only wear one thing because I'm a pear shape. I don't agree with that. I feel like you should give everything a try. I have found some of my best pieces by stepping outside of my comfort zone and trying it on. It may not look like it's my type sitting on that hanger, but if I like it, I will take it into the dressing room. If I'm online, I may will buy it, and try it out. That's how you're going to learn and continue to evolve your personal style. You have to give things a try. And for trends, yes, they come and they go, but if one tickles your fancy, try it. You don't have to buy 20 pieces. You can buy one and see if you like it.
So, whether over 40 or under 40, like myself, how can someone develop a better mindset towards fashion and self expression and their personal style?
I would again say just do it like Nike, right? Have that mindset of that, I'm going to try things. I'm going to get stuck. I'm going to get unstuck. I'm not going to stay in this box. And this is a universal message. Again, like you said, over 40, under 40, try things out. A lot of times we just discount something right off the bat and we say we can't do something, and you actually can, and you haven't even given it a try. It's one thing if you have tried it and you can tell yourself this is something I don't like. But if you have not tried it, try it out. You will be amazed 9 times out of 10 that it will work for you. And another piece of advice is if you have gained weight, or you have to dress for your current size. You can't always, and that was something I had to learn, you can't always stick to a size 10 if that's what you were for maybe 5-6 years, and now you have gained weight. You have to, go out there and find some pieces that, fit your current body type. And again, it's not going to happen overnight. You don't have to run and buy different things. Just take your time with building a wardrobe that when you go into your closet, you will be happy to get dressed and everything else will come.
Okay. What resources do you recommend for women looking to build their fashion confidence?
It's tons of resources out there. There are books that you can read. There are different fashion influencers that you could seek out. I often suggest to clients that find somebody with your body type on social media or like a TV show. Right now, I have like a lot of plus size women that are saying, I can't find stuff. And it is just showing now it's not going to come to me. On I can't it's a plus size woman and I should have wrote it down because I cannot remember, but I love her style. She's a plus size woman and they have her in, halter tops, they have her in high-waisted items, and she really survival of the fittest or
Okay.
survival of something. Yeah, survival of I think the fittest. But I whoever is styling her doing a great job. And so again, I just encourage you to find someone that has your body type that you can mimic what they like and you like their style and try some of the things that that they have or that they have in their closet. Also, it's my YouTube channel, which is Rosie Faulkner. I encourage you to do that. That's free resources where I encourage you to, I have various topics on there about body image, about fashion confidence that will help you and provide support. And if you're willing to move to the next step, I do have a paid community called Own Your Reflection, where you can go in and have that accountability and support in real time with other women just like you.
Okay. So, one last question. If you could tell your younger self one piece of fashion related advice, what would it be?
It gets better with age to me. Even though I had my struggles, I have looked back on pictures of me and I was very thin. I don't want to be that thin anymore. I really enjoy, where I am in my journey right now. I just want to get back, but I don't want to go all the way back. So when you look back on pictures and everything, I would just say, just keep going, give yourself grace and, it's just a journey until you leave this world. I know now I have to exercise forever. I thought maybe I'll get a cutoff at maybe, you know, 60, but I think I'm gonna have to keep this train moving until I leave this earth so I can be able to get up off the floor with my grandkids when I have them and be in the best shape that I can be.
All right. Well, thank you so much. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it a lot.
Thank you so much
Of
for
course.
having me.
Of course.
Where do you come to get all